Looking to work for yourself and you're ready to own your own business, call your own shots. Maybe you're leaving corporate America or exiting from the military. Thank you, veterans, for all the service that you've done. Maybe you're coming from another country and you need businesses that have really good books and records. Then this is a video for you. This is Brian Stevens with the Legacy Venture Group, and this is how to search for six-figure businesses on BuyBizFL.com. Now, this particular website is only good for businesses in the state of Florida. I'm sorry if you're looking for other stuff out there, but we can help you along those lines too. But I'm going to give you an idea of how to search for great businesses. Later on, I'm going to show you our website, how you can reach us. It's BuyBizUSA, not to be confused with BuyBizFL, but the BuyBizFL.com is going to take you right to a really cool search engine website that'll give you tools and insights that you can't find when you type in buy a business and find all these websites that are directing you to all these things that are promising to be great, having incredible books and records, and you get through 90% of them and you find out they don't have records or data or information, etc. It's a bunch of nonsense in many, many cases. This will probably not let you down or won't let you down nearly as often because researching businesses always takes a lot of finesse. And by the way, I'll always remember to say this: when in doubt, always find an accountant or a professional in the financial world. Always find an attorney to help you in the process of going through it. And I believe always find a really good business broker or a business intermediary as well. Okay, we're going to go to the website real quick. We're going to type in BuyBizFL.com. So here I'm typing in BuyBizFL.com. I'm going to hit the button. See it up here, BuyBizFL.com. And it's going to take me to this website. I'm going to slide it down here. You can pick different counties that you're interested in finding if you wanted to pick some businesses. Let's say you wanted to look in the greater Tampa Bay area. You're not really sure what counties. You can go click on a map and say, show me county maps in the state of Florida. And it'll tell you, well, here's a few. Maybe you want to go all the way down as far as Fort Myers. You want to look at Manatee County, but you certainly need to be up around the Pinellas, Pasco, Polk County. And let's not forget beautiful Sarasota. And did we click Manatee? We did. Maybe on categories you're thinking, I definitely want to be in some sort of business, but I'm kind of open-minded. I highly recommend that you start with businesses as a general category because you might find something that you never really thought of before that's good. You can always weed out the stuff that doesn't fit you, like optometrists if you don't have the right licensing, or maybe some construction companies that you don't have the right licensing for and you don't want to wait for. Although we have a lot of people leaving corporate America that get into construction-related businesses and go out and get that license and get somebody to hold the license for a period of time. Nonetheless, this is not advice on that. And again, remember to always see an accountant or always see an attorney. I'm going to show you a little bit of guidelines real quick on this whole thing. You want to do businesses that are on a certain budget. So knowing what your budget is going to be helpful. Let's say you want to say under $500,000. Okay, so businesses under $500,000. Now, if you want to do stuff that was $475,000, you could type into this number for under 475 or 300 or 100 or 50,000. It doesn't really matter, but I always recommend that you go a little bit above your budget. So if you're really at selling price, you didn't want to pay more than 450, then 500,000 would probably be the right type of number. Now let's say you also want to make at least $80,000, but I'm going to put down a minimum of just a little bit under that $80,000. And then the other category I'm going to say is maybe you want businesses that are only tied to something that has something particular in kind. You're doing a particular search. So you can type in iguanas if you wanted to only sell businesses in the state of Florida, look at businesses in the state of Florida that has something to do with iguanas. Well, I'm not going to put iguanas in here because I don't think I'm going to find any. I'm going to hit this advanced search. You saw that red bar down there, and it still kept the information about the $500,000 and the minimum making at least $75,000. And here's where it really stands out, and the rubber hits the road on this, is I want ones that have tax returns and P&Ls. If you want to go do risky stuff, or if you're already in the bar business and you want to go buy another bar, you might not need to look at the tax and P&Ls to figure out how well it's performing out there. And again, you realize that you could go start a business from scratch or buy a franchise, but you're not knowing when you're going to make money. This is in order to give you an insight as to businesses that are making money right away so that you can hopefully carry on that when you take over. No guarantee that just because they were doing well, you're going to do well, but hopefully you're going to work all that out in your mind and work with that with them. Now, another thing I really like are lender pre-qualified businesses. So this is going to give you ones that are lender pre-qualified, and that's a really small base of businesses compared to the greater amount out there. The last time I did a search, I looked at about 2,500 businesses, just under that number, and then I typed in making 125,000 with profit and loss statements and or taxes and are SBA pre-qualified, and I had less than 200 businesses. That may change, but it's usually a pretty small percentage, and those are usually the best of the best. Not always, but usually the best of the best. Always do your due diligence. If you're looking from outside the country, you might want to click on this, may qualify for visa, and that will allow you to find businesses that have the records that you need, although usually tax returns and P&Ls will do that. I'm going to hit start the search, and I'm going to get this website, and here I found a number of businesses. Here's 18 different businesses, all different categories, gift cards, construction cabinets. Maybe you don't want to do construction, you can skip through a fitness center here in Lee County, a hardware-related business. And if you want to know more information, you can click on here for more details, and you can look at this whole thing and then read it through and say, in Sarasota, here it is. It's asking for 100. They only need 42,000 down. $100 down. It says it's making 178,000. Well, you need to prove all that and verify it, but that's encouraging. And the gross sales are 642. So you still need to know a whole lot more information. You can reach out to us and click on here and type whatever you want. One of the things I think is useful is if you're looking at a lot of businesses, you can highlight and copy, or you can write down the number, put it into a little search database, and then clip and paste these and email them all to us. You could go right to there. You can type in Biz By Business USA, and that'll take you to the website. Or just save these, and then you can find a way to reach out to us. I'll show you that in a minute. The other thing you can do is click here to have you contact the agent. Once you fill out this information about your company name, etc., me, blah, 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 don't forget to put in a message in here. Hello, with 2 L's. Send me info. You can tell I'm a great typist. Now, this thing gets a little quirky, so I always hit refresh code first, and then I type in that number, because sometimes it pretends to send stuff, and then it gives you this crazy, stupid thing, and I don't know why it's doing, but you can enter in that, and then hit the word send, and it'll send you this message. Now, if you want to go back to where you were before, you can just hit the back thing, or you can hit click here, and it'll take you back to where you were before on this, and you can return to the search results. And you can do a new search if you want, all these businesses, and look at more businesses for sale. Okay, so I hope this is helpful to you. I want to encourage you to get out there and find the right thing, and make sure that you're looking at businesses that have good records, etc. That list was compiled by a lot of other brokers in the state of Florida. We have 909 members that are part of our organization, and we share together, but we can represent it. We're the only state I know of that has a full MLS for our state organization, but I can help you with these businesses as well. So you can go there and look. Don't forget to type in BuyBizFL.com. If you want to reach out to me directly, here's my phone number, and here's Biz at BuyBizUSA.com. That's me, and I hope this has been helpful to you. There's my dog barking in the background. It seems like it's time for me to quit for the day. Thank you very much. Good luck. Make great things happen. And please feel free to email me. Feel free to give me a call. Tell me what you're looking for and where you are. I was at that point in my life several years ago. I love running a legacy venture group and doing what I'm doing. I own this company, and I have a lot of great friends that have entered in the world of entrepreneurship and owning their own business and taking businesses from one level to another. So make great things happen. Make it happen for you. Bye-bye now.